Today we got Tamberlin, aka Tam from No Jumper. This is bad. So today she crashed out on the podcast with Dejon on a day in LA, and she did not save no words. As you guys know, she was unofficially fired from No Jumper, and she is not taking that lightly because she's like, "You guys are not paying me. You guys are not bringing me on podcast. You guys are like, what type of shit is this?" But you guys are saying I'm not fired officially. So I guess No Jumper has like a own call system where they call you. So Tam not worried about that shit because she got other shit going on. But the problem is that they're not officially saying that she's not on the podcast. But that's okay. Don't worry about nothing in the Dejon voice. She did not hold back nothing. She's about to crash out in a classy way, of course. You know, Tam. She's gonna say it classily. Fuck you. And in this video right here, she's responsible to Moose Man, and she's responsible to the whole. I guess Moose Man did a podcast on the food community. They do a podcast every week on Wednesday. So last night on the live stream, they crashed out. She crashed the fuck out. Her and Dejon. So we about to get the combo. As you guys know, this is bad. So let's get to the content.
Starting point of the arc.
I remember not too long ago.
And then it came to be like, because even to the point where he got brought back just to debate Brandon. Mm-hmm. And then everybody said Adam was biased because he was siding with Moose Man, but it's like hard to side with just utter bullshit, so I get it. But and then the arc of like, oh, I'm a tuna, I'm a turned up non-affiliate, and I'm about to go in against Tay or whatever, and me and Tay are gonna fake have beef with each other and posture like we're gonna fight.
Correct.
And it's like, so now I don't see you as a serious person. Now I see you as a character and as a person that's willing to do anything to have No Jumper adjacency.
So if you guys don't know, I don't know, maybe you guys seen it, but Moose Man got into it with Whack 100 last week. And that was a situation. And him and Doughboy basically been shaking up that whole building, trying to get anybody out the mud to try to please Adam. So she's not fucking with that. She's like, bro, what do you mean? Like you want to talk down on me on this podcast, on a few community, and make me seem kind of crazy and shit like that? Nah, bro, we not going for that. So she tripping. So again, in a classy way, she's crashing out. And I'm just like, bro, so let's get back to the content, bro. This is crazy.
That I was getting $4,500 an episode. I'm kind of a big deal out here, so you out here pandering and changing your character for $150, Moose. This is not the Moose Man I know. He's been attacking you on the low for a long time, and I've been clocked that.
But it's like, again, to me, all of that comes from a fan perspective. It don't never come at me like from a peer. It don't seem like that. It's always like No Jumper chat, Reddit chat people. Oh, Tam doesn't belong. Tam is trying to change No Jumper. So it's like, I don't even never take it personal. I told Moose happy birthday when I seen his happy birthday post. When he did his little dance on him, when he got Flacco out the chat, I thought that was hilarious. Like, I commented on. So I'm not hating on him because I'm not in competition with Moose Man. He don't have nothing I'm trying to get. It's not I don't feel like him getting shine on is stopping me from doing nothing.
But he acts like he has to dig at us, or mostly you, but just recently me. He has to dig at us to keep his place at No Jumper. And it's like the two aren't exclusive. Like you don't have to dig, you don't have to tear nobody else down to be at No Jumper. You can just do your thing at No Jumper. You don't have to take shots at us. And it's been constant. I've been picking up on. I have this.
Everybody hood got different politics, and maybe when you're not sure about your put on status, you might try to rep a little harder.
Ooh.
So that response right there, when she said, when you're not sure about your put on status, you got to work a little harder. That is the most shade I've ever seen Tamberlin, aka Tam, like even put out there, because bro, she basically said like, you ain't got no rank, you ain't nobody, you ain't got shit. Don't worry about nothing. And you think you about to come over and shake up the building? Fuck that. She not fucking with that, bro. Real shit. So I guess they're saying that she has been he's been sneak dissing Tam for a while, which I believe is true. It's like undertones. Yeah. This is crazy.
Interesting to me was that he's like, oh, all these things, all the controversy I'm getting into, like execs aren't going to want to work with you. So I challenged Moose Man to show us one photo of him inside of the major record label. I will delete my social media. If Moose Man today, within the next 24 hours, can show a photo of him inside of a Def Jam Records or Warner Records or Empire, the labels I've been visited to, the labels that have done business with me, the labels that have put money in my pocket, I can show the PayPals and the wires of labels putting money in my pocket. Show that. Show the label executives that follow you on Instagram. Show your text conversations and phone calls with label executives. Was I not just at the vice president of Atlantic Records studio doing a live stream just a couple weeks ago, Dallas Martin?
Yeah.
The A&R behind Victory Lab, Roddy Ricch's debut album, Meek Mill Championship. Did we not just do like a 2-3 hour live stream?
In that same video that they're talking about on the food community, he basically Mooseman also crashed out on Dejon, so that's why he got the previous response too, because he basically was like he's an evil person, and because he talks about what he talks about, and you know that he should have responded to certain things. But remember, Mooseman was also on his podcast, and he didn't say. I don't believe he said any of this on the podcast when it was one week when Tam was at Sundance. Like I said, if you invested in his lore, you understand it. This is crazy.
You're talking about not being allowed to do the same stuff that you're saying we weren't allowed to do because we were at No Jumper. Listen to how that sounds.
That's a great point. That's a great fucking point.
The circular rhetoric of it all, the mental gymnastics that you gotta do to justify one. We're in the same fucking situation because we work up there.
Yeah.
Be for real.
Whereas I don't. So I have been with Atlantic executives. I did just go up to Def Jam in March. You guys did see me at Warner Records. You guys did see me at Empire. You guys did see me at 310 Babies music video or Cash Kids music video. You dropped a song called Report Card and put me in it. So what, please let me know what opportunities are these beefs I'm having or these crash out, these dark rainbow moments costing me?
To me personally, I feel like Mooseman should have came off not as strong. I get it. He's trying to get people out the mud. He's trying to challenge the strongest people, the strongest person. Doughboy, he's trying to challenge fucking, he's trying to challenge Spody Face to a fight. A whole bunch of delusional shit going on up there right now. So they're trying to prove themselves, but the chat is still not fucking with them. Like, you know, shout out Mooseman, shout out Doughboy, but you know that No Jumper chat is brutal. So to get them on your side, it's kind of difficult, bro. Like they're not talking about Ricky no more. Now it's mostly Doughboy and Boostman and how the performance is not good. It's crazy because you know I feel like they're good podcasters. They can get better, but you know when it comes down to No Jumper chat, that shit rules everything. No Jumper chat and the Reddit rules everything over there.
I don't give a fuck because that's why they don't bring their artists up there, dumb.
And people saying, "Oh, Tim, take No Jumper out your bio. It's over for you." No, because it's people that's been on less than 50 episodes and they have it in their bio and they put it on flyers or shit that they're promoting and doing and all of that. So no, anytime No Jumper wants to do some regular podcast shit, some professional, call me and I'll be there. But while we're doing gangsters and strippers activity, while we're having pool parties and shit, and getting drunk and fighting our coworkers on the stream,
crazy.
I'm on hiatus.
Until they call you and communicate that you're fired, I don't see a problem with that.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
But yeah, in closing, I've sent over the clip of Whack 100 bitching out Moose Girl, and I'm gonna watch it and laugh.
That was crazy.
I'm gonna watch it and laugh.
And Moose bigger than Whack.
He's way bigger than Whack. So that's why I'm so confused on why he couldn't ball his fist up like a man and defend himself. But he wants to tell me I have a bad spirit. You have a weak punk spirit, bitch. You have a spirit of a bitch.
Nigga, so what I want to do...
If you don't want me on the pod, I'll leave.
Well, you ain't even ready to motherfucking angry bitches.
This is bad. So Dejon is bringing up the fucking Whack 100 situation with Mooseman and him getting a fucking bottle tossed in his head. Shit. Hey. So, later this, I'm about to attach the response. So Mooseman later that same night on the Three Latino podcast with Kenny, Malice, with Bo Jackman, and Mooseman, they had a response to how they really feel about Dejon and Tam. Well, not much Tam, mostly Dejon. They crashed out on basically both of them. Like, why are they talking shit? And we're about to include that clip in this shit too, because like I said, we do a different structure over here, and we're gonna add all supporting documents, like kind of like some trap style kind of things. You get me? You feel me? You feel me? New format, new everything. But let's get to the live stream from last night. This is after the Day in LA podcast. Boostman seen it and he had a response, and also Bo Jackman, and they all crashed the fuck out. And I'm just like, whoa.
All right, we're gonna bring up the first topic, you guys, and it's Bo Jackman's former co-host was just dissing me on this stream earlier.
Correction, Bo Jackman, former boss, because that was his fight and they fell out. Whatever the fuck happened, I don't know. So yeah, that's
What the fuck was Fat John Paul saying?
He was mad
Has his
because
Ozempic helped him? Like, you guys see? I haven't seen the guy in a minute. Have you seen any progress?
No, it does. I haven't seen too much progress, but I'm not sure. Yeah. So he was mad because he reacted to a clip of me on the food community, and they were saying like, "What do you think of Dejon?" And I was just like, "I fuck with him, but he be like doing the shit where he like makes fun of people with cancer that he has problems with, and like makes fun of people's dead family members." And I was just like, "That's not a good look." Like I told him that when I went on the pod with him, and I just felt like they kept asking me follow-up questions. They're like, and I just like I felt like that shows like you kind of have a bad spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like to even go that like low blow type of shit over like this podcast beef. Like it just felt like it was just out of pocket, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think I'm unreasonable by saying that. And he got all mad and called me, the B word, and said I got marked out. And it's just like, whatever, bro. I'm not tripping. But it's just like, it's undeniable. He was like, he agreed, like, yeah, I do have a bad spirit. I am a bad person. But then proceeded to act like he was offended by me saying that. It's like, if that's a fact, then why are you like mad and calling me the B word and stuff like that? But
so in this video, Kenny Malice, the guy to the top right, I don't know what he has with Dejon. I guess Dejon removed. They did a podcast together one time when Bo Jackman was out of town, I believe, and Dejon Paul deleted it. So ever since then, he has his grievance against him. But like, I be wondering, I'm like, bro, would they issue how they feel in person? Because bro, this is crazy. I'm not like they about to go off, and I'm just like, bro, like, Bro Jackman, he looked out for you. Moose Man, you was on his podcast. Y'all could have all said this shit in person and debated it. He literally says that he's a terrible. He says that he's a terrible person to John. But hey, let's keep going. Also, I apologize for this audio. This podcast, I guess, from 1 a.m, and it was on stream on Discord or something like that. And the audio is not the best, so apologize in advance. My bad.
So honestly, like, I think it's a little like not appropriate for you to be like talking shit about other people, bro, because honestly, Dejon, like I feel like you need to run your podcast a little bit more professionally, bro, because I was a guest on your shit and you just took my shit down without telling me, and you didn't even want to tell me, and I had to hit a bow to fucking get any type of response from you, bro, and I just didn't appreciate it. And I did turn up a little bit on Dejon, I'm not gonna lie. I low-key came at Dejon a little crazy. But it's like, bro, like, why is he so fucking disrespectful? Like, I don't get it. I feel like he's especially dismissive of anybody who's, like, Mexican, bro. Like, I'm gonna be so real. Like, I don't say that about a lot of people, but, like, I don't know. Something about Dejon, like, bro, especially since he had a grudge at Power 106 because most of the people that were there were Hispanic, when it's like, bro, the little representation that we do have, we get to have it in the radio stations, and you're getting upset because it's all Mexicans over there. Like, bro, I get that you're upset, bro, but if that's the case, then you need to be a little bit more like professional and nicer to people that like don't look like you, bro. Real talk. And that's just my fucking.
I'm
That's
gonna
just
be
how I
real.
feel.
That motherfucker is blackballed from the industry. He will never be able to upscale his business or make it on a mainstream level like the motherfucker has dreams and hopes and aspirations to ever do. It'll never happen. And if it ever does happen, it gets canceled right away because everybody would clip the shit of him being racist and derogatory towards Mexicans, and if people would piece by piece realize, if they don't realize already, that this guy is a full-blown undercover racist who's fat as fuck, that's been on Ozempic for many, many.
To be honest with you, as you was his co-host, BoJack, man. I would not be attacked. I would not be calling him Fat John Paul. I would not be calling that shit like that. If you're gonna talk about somebody, talk about what they do and how they do it. But when you start doing physical insults like calling him Fat John Paul and throwing fat jokes and all kind of shit, you know, like you guys was on podcast together. You guys did work together. You know, he picked you up from home and shit like that, and you guys went to his set together. So you guys do have some camaraderie, you know, and it's kind of fucked up how he's kind of basically slandering it, bro. 'Cause I'm like, that's the main thing that he says he hates is that we would do that. And when it comes to music accolades, is that Dejon Paul, he is kind of black over because he talk about LA rappers and nobody wants to hear LA. A lot of these rappers nobody wants to hear. Nobody wants to fucking hear, and nobody wants to say that. It's just like people don't want to hear some of the shit that they be playing. It's like there's no thought in some of these songs they be making. There's some that's good, but most of the shit is trash. And it's sad because the people that's actually hard, they gotta work 5 times harder for the niggas that's trash. So, to go from there to say, what you saying, bro, it's kind of crazy, bro, because he gave you a platform, after the whole Hellcat situation, you guys came together and he said you will be a good co-host after the exorcist of all the other hosts that was there. After Ash Bash the Rapper and he fired 2 casts, but the last recent class was as Ash Bash the Rapper and Wish Trapper, and he brought you and Soundbomb. So for you to crash out like that is crazy. So it's just like, bro. And then the another petty thing is that they fucking was arguing over super chats. That was their payment over there was super chats. They split it, and he wanted to split, I guess, the fucking $50 super chats with Tam. And I'm just like, that whole situation was crazy. Again, yeah, this is crazy.
Broke, and I had to survive off $6 Al Pollo Loco meals every day. I would be fucking mad at the world as well. Would suggest for that fat fuck to get off Ozempic because it's not working and try to fast. Build some self-discipline. Like do something that's gonna like make you some money. Like do something like be happy for once. Like you're so negative, you're so depressing. Like go for a fucking run, fat ass. Like I'm pretty sure, Fat John Paul, if you went for a fucking run, you'd feel a lot better about yourself. You feel a lot better about your outlook on life, and you feel a lot better about other people because you wouldn't feel so fucking ashamed of who you are. You are very ashamed of your fat ass body. You're very ashamed of the way that you look, how chubby your cheeks are, and how stupid your fucking head is shaped. Like whose head is shaped like that, bro? Like if I fucking took your head off and I put it on and I attached some like blue shoes to it and I put a little hat on it, you look just like fucking Mr. Potato. So
Yeah, this video was a little longer than I thought it was gonna be, but for good reason. Like I said, I'm doing this new format where I add context to every situation. I don't just want to be the guy just to react to shit. I want to transform it into content that people actually want to watch. And also, my bad for my last video I uploaded. I did have some audio issues. I fixed it. Hopefully, in this, I'm gonna double check it and make sure it's good. But I do care about the quality of my content. So the last video did not audio. At least when I was playing the videos, did not come out good because I had the audio was dubbed and it was receiving too, so there was an echo. So hopefully, I'm gonna play it back right now, and hopefully it's fixed and that is good and that I can make up for it if you guys are not subscribed, bro. So again, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, this was crazy, bro. But hey, we got the content. Again, it's your boy D Reacts. Like, comment, subscribe, show some love, support. We out of here. Peace.